It's me again. So I thought that for this video, since it's kind of late and I'm just getting ready for bed, I just got out of the shower, hence why my hair is all wet. But I just thought I would do this video just because I kind of want to keep up to date with everything. So I'll start with a little bit of an update, and then I have a TTC questionnaire sort of thing, and I also have like just a random questionnaire that I'm gonna answer so that you can kind of get to know me a little bit better. The TTC questionnaire I got off of Holly H's vlog, and I'll link her page down below in the comment, or not in the comments section, but the description box. And then the other questionnaire I got from It's My Turn Now 85. So I'll also link her in the description box as well. So just a bit of an update for today. Apparently my husband was like, your boobs have gotten a lot bigger. So that's new. They kind of feel bigger to me, but I mean, when it's your own body, you don't really notice it so much, but when other people tell you, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess they are then. I was really nauseous today. Especially when I didn't eat, and it's really hard for me right now because there's certain things that I don't really feel like eating, so it feels like my selections are really limited in regards to what I feel like having. So yeah, so it's really easy for me to get hungry really quickly because I'm just like spending so much time trying to figure out what I want. But other than that, like, nothing is really different since yesterday's vlog. So I guess I'll just get right into the questionnaires since they're a little bit long. But yeah, so here we go. The first question is, what is your name? My name is Bayla Foster. Second question, how old are you? I'm 23 years old. What is your marital status? I'm married. Our anniversary is on March 7th, so we'll be almost married for 2 years pretty soon. What is your significant other's name and how old are they? My husband's name is Matt, and he is 24. How long have you been trying to conceive? We have been trying to conceive pretty much just for this month. Last month we kind of thought that we were for a little bit, but then it turned out to not be. But I just had that feeling, like, I know a lot of you ladies will know what I'm talking about. You just kind of have this feeling like, oh my gosh, I think I'm pregnant, but it just turned out to not be what I thought it was, obviously. What number child will this be for you? This will be our first, which I'm so excited. What medical issues, if any, do you have that might affect TTC? At the moment, I don't think I have anything. I haven't gone to the doctors, so I don't really know if there is anything. I really don't think there is. I'm pretty healthy. The last physical I had, it was fine, and I didn't have any problems, so I don't think there's anything that I know of anyways. Are you on any medications or treatments for infertility? No, I'm not. Do you use OPKs? I don't. And I talked about this kind of a lot in the last video. I just don't really, I don't want to go crazy about it, so I just don't. I do check for cervical mucus, so that's one thing that I do tend to do, but no, I don't take OPKs. Are you crazy about taking pregnancy tests? It depends on what you classify as crazy. I don't think that I am. I definitely, like, don't like to keep them in the house, because if I do keep them in the house, I'm just bound to take them, which can be really discouraging at sometimes. Which leads right into the next question: how many tests do you really have in the cabinet? I don't have any at the moment. I have an empty box, but I don't have any that are in the box. And you probably know why. How many times a day do you test? I don't test at all. Occasionally I'll test cervical mucus just to see if I'm ovulating, which today I think I was actually ovulating. What is the earliest DPO you started testing? Last month, when I thought that I was pregnant, I tested, I think it was like 8 DPO, so, but obviously I wasn't pregnant, so it was a negative. Do you live on YouTube watching live pregnancy tests for DPO? Yeah. I really do. I live on YouTube just to watch other women go through the same things that I'm going through. That's kind of why I started this, was I just wanted to kind of be a part of that community, because a lot of the women that I have watched have helped me with, you know, certain things, especially last month when I thought that I was pregnant, and I was, you know, up till like the 12th day, I was like watching women and seeing what they were feeling like and trying to like match my symptoms up with theirs and stuff. So yes, I do live on YouTube watching that. Has your significant other threatened to hide all the tests in the house? No, he hasn't. Whenever I take a test, he's like pretty stoked about it. So, do you wait until a missed period to start taking tests? Yeah, I do. I did anyways last month, so I'm gonna try. I mean, this time I have that app on my phone, so it tells me, like, right now I'm actually in my 2-week wait, so it tells me when I'm supposed to take a test next, which really helps. What's the next one? Does everyone in your family / friends know you're a TTC? I would say so. Not everyone. My mom and my friend and Matt and maybe a couple other people, a couple other friends know that we are, but at the moment, not really. I'm trying to kind of keep it low, on the down low, because I don't really want everybody's input on it, and I know that a lot of the time when you are trying to conceive, a lot of people have their own opinions on if you should, or what you should be doing, or what you should be taking, or whatever, and like a lot of the times I really appreciate it, but just in general with my family, I know that some of them might be, you know, a little like, oh, are you sure? Like, are you guys ready for this? And like all of that kind of stuff. I just don't really need all the negative energy about it. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I actually get my positive test until I tell people. Do you want a boy or a girl? This is like such a hard question, because I don't really, like, there's a part of me that really wants a boy, because I just kind of want like a little one of my husband, like, it's so weird, but I do, I want him to experience, you know, having a son, but then another part of me really wants a girl, because I also just kind of want to experience having a daughter, so it's kind of hard. I would be happy with both, and if I have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby, that's really all that matters to us, and we'll love either gender just as much as, you know, as you really should love your child, and even more than that, because we're really excited. How long will you try before you take a break / give up? I think because we have such a relaxed state of mind on the whole subject, I don't think that we'll really even consider like giving up, because it's one of those things that once you're in it, like I feel like, it's either gonna happen or it's not. So I just kind of trust in the process, and I just try not to stress about it. And I know that might be really hard, for some people, and I understand that. I totally get it. When there's other factors, it can be really difficult. But at the moment, like, because we're also just in our first month of trying, I'm trying not to stress about it, for sure. Is your significant other on the same page as you are as far as TTC? Yes, he's really stoked about it. He's really excited. He and I, we just feel like we're ready for it. We're ready for a baby. I was ready, like, when I was 5. Like, I've always loved children, and I've always, like, wanted a baby. So, yes, definitely, for sure. We're both very much ready. So, the next, little questionnaire is just kind of random. It's not really about TTC, I don't think, but it's just kind of one of those ones that I was like, oh, I should answer that, because not many of you know, anything about me. So first question is, what do you order at Starbucks? And the reason why I really liked this questionnaire is because of this question, because I am always like, no matter what, if it has to do with food, I'm into it. So what do I order at Starbucks? Usually I'll order like a caramel macchiato with soy and decaf. But an extra caramel drizzle. That shit is amazing. But if I'm just kind of wanting something chill and I don't want something super sweet, I will get a tea. Usually, like, I really like their vanilla robust tea, also with soy milk. So yeah, that's what I usually order. What is the one thing in your closet that you couldn't do without? Oh my gosh. Leggings, tights, and a dress. Like, those are like most of what I wear, so I definitely couldn't live without those. What is the one thing that most people probably don't know about you? I don't know. There's like, I don't know. It's a hard question to answer. Probably that my nose is squishy. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, my nose is super squishy. I don't know why, and it was way squishier when I was younger, but yeah, it's squishy. And unless you feel my nose, you don't know that it's squishy. It's weird. Anyways, what is the one, oh, I already read that one, that's cool. Name one thing you want to do before you die. There's like a few things I want to do before I die. I think, I would love to just be closer to my family, maybe travel. But at the moment, I just really want to be a mom. I think that's one of the things that I just think about the most. So yeah, it changes from day to day, but I think just right now, I just would really love to be a mom. And I think that pregnancy and having a baby, that's like all huge in your life. And, we kind of take for granted the simple things and little things in life like that, but it's, some women can't get pregnant, and that's devastating. Like, I don't know what I would do. So that's something that I would love to do, is be a mom. This is a really long video. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get this questionnaire done. What's the one food you can't live without? Vegetables and fruit, definitely, and sushi. What quote or phrase do you live your life by? Probably just like everything happens for a reason and trust in the process. And also, one of the things my mom used to say to me was, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle, and I totally just love that. What do you like and dislike most about the YouTube community? I think that it's just hard to get into. I think there's a lot of pressure usually, and there's so many people who've gotten famous off of this, and I think there's a huge pressure to edit your videos really well and light your videos really well and have awesome titles and have everything perfect, and I think it's a lot to live by, or live up to, so I don't know, I think probably that. But otherwise I really love YouTube. What is your number one most listened to song on iTunes? I don't know. Probably all of my gym playlist. Yeah, I listen to that a lot. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? I don't know. I hate to say this, but I might be a little bit hipster. A little bit. What's your favorite number? I was like, what? 7 is my favorite number. What are two of your hobbies? Well, I'm a holistic health practitioner, so I kind of dabble in that. I love all things related to health and wellness, so that probably. And then food, taking pictures. I don't know. What are two of your pet peeves? People who think they know everything, and what else? Probably just closed-minded people as well. Those two things kind of bother me. Oh, and dirty windows. Bad. Awful. What is your guilty pleasure? Bad, crappy TV shows like Kardashians, Vanderpump Rules. It's terrible. It's an addiction. But, yeah. Anyways, that will wrap up the questions. This is a super long video. I'm so sorry. But I hope you liked it at least anyways, even if it's super long. And I really appreciate you all watching. And if you have any other questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.